Boom. Hey internets, I've answered this question a few times, but thought I'd do an update for 2019. Hasn't changed much, but recently, because I'm ramping up with a lot of projects, because of this very channel where you guys are watching me now, I get a huge influx of freelance and contracted work. So it's crazy. It's getting to the point where I have to pick and choose the big projects because I only have so much time. So that's difficult because I have no idea who's gonna watch the videos and who ends up approaching me, and it's been honoring, it's been flattering to get the kind of opportunities that I'm getting. So in any case, let me get back to you and brass tacks of why you're watching the video. So because of that, I've needed to kind of find a talent pool of artists that I can grab from, both artists, production. I have people that I employ all around the world, whether it's freelance or per gig, but those numbers are going up in terms of frequency. So how do I find a graphic designer for your line, which is essential? It's lifeblood. I mean, you're talking about creating the actual visual aesthetic of whatever the hell you're selling. So I think initially I said put a post on Facebook. I would stay away from Craigslist though, and you're gonna get all kinds of random people applying to it. The job posting that we used at the last brand I worked with was Indeed. I found that Indeed.com gave a couple of better candidates than some of the other sites. I'm a huge fan of Malachi.com. Shout out to Chad and the whole team over there. So that's a great place to find designers. So a lot of people watching this channel though are bootstrapped and they don't have money. So for Indeed, Malachi, you definitely have to pay to put a posting up. But the thing is, you get your audience right there, right? You get your core audience of people who are generally speaking within the know of the culture. So that, designers will have it bookmarked, if they're looking for a new job. So the solution that I want to give to you guys right here is what I do is move backwards from a brand where I really like their looks. So I'll just find the designer that works for that brand. A quick way to get a ton of talent in one place is to go to the trade show. So if you go to Vegas, for the fashion trade show, any one of the ones that they have. So the trade shows keep kind of switching, but if you just look for the fashion trade show that happens twice a year for all the big seasons, every clothing brand shows up there. A lot of clothing brands do. Agenda is a place. I think Complex Con is now definitely a place. If you're in and around streetwear or streetwear culture, ready to wear men's, you can find a ton of talent at Complex Con. And so that's meeting them in person. But the other way to do it online or digitally is just go on LinkedIn and look for graphic designers and then look for their resume dating back to what other brands they've worked for. Or keyword the brand and then look for who the designers are. A lot of times brands will have a blog and then they'll shout out their designers. So I would contact them, see if they want to do freelance. Most, like 80 to 90% of them will say yes, because a lot of designers I meet will say, hey, if you ever need freelance, please let me know. So, I mean, all of those guys would be willing to do, guys or gals would be willing to do freelance, I'm sure, for the most part, if they're not that busy, because that's the craft that they work in. So, anyways, my big tool, or my big tip, I should say, for you guys finding a graphic designer is work backwards from the brand that you like and then find the graphic designers that work for them. LinkedIn is probably one of the best ways, but if you probably just do a search, you never know what you'll find. If you do brand name and then graphic designers or graphic design, something like that, you'll probably find someone who has pushed Illustrator and Photoshop for one of those brands. Okay? Hope that helps. Any other questions, please drop them all down below. Follow me on social media when you get a chance. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.